Well, globally, leukemia is known as the number one form of cancer in children in Namibia as well. But we've got other prevalent types of cancers, such as retinoblastoma, that's cancer of the eye, nephroblastoma, that's the kidneys, brain tumors, and whereas our leukemias are mostly in the older children, the teens. Yeah.
MYD Heart is proudly brought to you by NHP. NHP, we are about you.
99 FM, your inspiration station. This is Script on 99, and it's time now for MYD Heart. Now, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and to raise awareness for cancers in children, the Cancer Association of Namibia is running a Sunset Jazz fundraising campaign. So Sue Ann, project coordinator at the Cancer Association of Namibia, and Sister Aina are in studio to talk to us about this very important topic. Firstly, is it evening, afternoon? What is it at this time? Welcome to 99.
Thank you very much for having us.
Give us a brief background as to just what's been happening at the Cancer Association, especially during, the pandemic, since the pandemic hit.
Yes, it has been very difficult the past 2 years to keep on with our traditional fundraising events. So I'm sure, like everybody, are forced to think outside of the box to still continue raising funds. So we came up with a can cafe that we run throughout the year with a few other projects as well to keep sustaining our various departments in assisting our cancer patients.
And like we said, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. What's the main thing that the Cancer Association of Namibia wants to highlight about cancer in children during this month for 2021?
So the main aim is to create awareness around childhood cancer, where it is not as common as is in adults, but children also do get cancer. So in Namibia, about on average 4 to 5 children are diagnosed with cancer weekly. That is about 230 cases annually currently. There is an increase comparing to data from 2017, where we had 180 to 200 cases on average. So the cause is not really known why the children get cancer, but in some cases, these little ones' immunity might be weak, or they are compromised by HIV virus, and then this poses these little ones to be at a high chance of getting any form of cancer, or mutations are just increasing rapidly. So it is for this reason that we would advise parents and caretakers to look out for the following signs and symptoms, which might be a differential diagnosis, but they are areas to look out for and seek medical attention. So this would be excessive tiredness, bloodshot or hazy eyes, fatigue, I mentioned, persistent fever, unexplained weight loss, joints or bone pain, bruises and cuts that are not healing, or spots under the skin, lumps or enlargement around the lymph areas. So these are concerns, and we advise that parents or caretakers do take the children to hospital for assessment.
Yeah, I do agree that it's very important, especially because, children can't articulate themselves, when it comes to specific pains. And as a kid, you're also just playing so much, you think it's just growing pains. And it's always just good to be cautious with these things.
Sure.
What is the most prevalent cancer amongst children in Namibia?
Well, globally, leukemia is known as the number one form of cancer in children in Namibia as well. But we've got other prevalent types of cancers, such as retinoblastoma, that's cancer of the eye, nephroblastoma, that's the kidneys, brain tumors, and whereas our leukemias are mostly in the older children, the teens.
And are there ways of preventing cancer? If we're looking at obviously cancer in kids, Are there anything that people can look out for, maybe tips and tricks on prevention?
Well, as I mentioned before, that the cause is not known. We put an emphasis on expectant mothers and those that are planning on falling pregnant to please practice a healthy lifestyle. No smoking or drinking alcohol during pregnancy. Those that are HIV positive to take their antiretroviral treatment as prescribed. And for the caretakers and then the parents, if they notice any signs, as I mentioned before, to please seek medical attention as soon as. I mentioned that it might be a differential diagnosis, but it is of utmost importance that should they come across any signs and symptoms that I mentioned, please seek medical attention.
And how can, I guess, not just families, but communities at large better support children who are diagnosed with cancer, with just stigmas and everything going around? Like, how can communities come together and support children that are diagnosed?
So we have various campaigns throughout the year. The best would be to contact our office to become involved. But through the month of September, we will especially be focusing on raising funds for childhood cancer. So we started off the month this past weekend, with our Yellow Ribbon Run, which went very well. And throughout the month of September, we will be selling yellow cupcakes every week. So please place your orders at the Cancer Association, and then we will conclude the month with our very own Sunset Jazz evening that I'm very excited about.
I think that's really they're going to be the highlight of the month.
Yes, definitely.
What can people look forward to about the Sunset Jazz Festival?
So I don't want to say too much, because on Wednesday we will be talking about the whole event. But our Namibian jazz queen Lisa Ehlers has a very, very special heart for the fight against cancer, especially children's cancer. So she is orchestrating the lineup with a few other local Namibian artists, and then they will entertain us on the 25th of September, which is the last Saturday of the month, at Tula Hotel. So included in your ticket price is a welcome drink and some snacks and a beautiful panoramic sunset and some jazz music.
It sounds like a very wonderful evening indeed. I just want to get your thoughts, maybe finally, just the message for the month from the Cancer Association of Namibia, just to the community at large and to Namibia. What is the ultimate message for the month of September this year?
I would say be informed. Be informed about your health. Be informed about your child's health. And like Sister Aina mentioned, if there is something that is not familiar, please do seek medical help. Rather detect it early, and you have a bigger chance of full recovery than leaving it, ignoring it, and then it's too late, and the cancer has spread to organs. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to join us and not just educate us, but also just continue to remind us how important not just September is this year, but the fight against cancer at large. And I think it's very important for people out there to get in touch with the Cancer Association of Namibia to see how you can get yourself involved, and also just for information. I think sometimes you just don't know what you don't know, so it's always good to just keep yourself informed, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us today on 99 FM.
Thank you.
And that is our MYD Heart for today. We're diving back into the music. It is Starboy WizKid with Jam on your Inspiration Station.
MYD Heart was proudly brought to you by NHP. NHP, we are a